But we are no longer a part of the Dutch. We are free, quote unquote, but not really. The Japanese hold a tight leash under us. But we do not like. We want freedom. We want democracy. Well, maybe not democracy. We just want freedom, okay? Let's see if we can get it. TNO Rises Again feels like a bit of a TNO Redux thing. So I'm hoping they'll start making their own content as well. They've made some in the form of Heydrich. But I'd like even more. Faction goals. Do we need anything? How am I going to stand within the civil war? I am thinking Sukarno. Because he is the one that goes for freedom the most, right? So I'll be definitely going for him. Anyway, let's set up our military stuff because, yeah, we do need that. Anti-tank. What are our units like, actually? Support equipment and artillery as well. Okay. So basically we need a lot more factories. Great. Do you think TNO will ever be done? I don't think it'll ever be done. There's always going to be more stuff they want to add or remove in TNO's case. But yeah, still very much a work in progress, I feel like. And it's always going to be. At least that's what I think. We'll also start with negative political power. That's maybe not the greatest start either. Oh, keys to power. Yeah, when they end up with vanilla HOI4, that's when TNO will be done probably. I'm afraid. Was this a thing? That could be. Sukarno is beloved. Opposition is favorable. PKI is disregarded. Who is the PKI? That's Sukarno as well. Ah, the PKI is the communist. Okay. Sukarno lifted his eyes from the drafted amendments. My vision was an independent, free, and secular Indonesia, with or without those bickering parties. It's not as if his criticism of Indonesian politics was invalid. Both right and left, it seemed as though the political parties could only bicker and not govern. Even the PNI, which claimed to support his vision for Indonesia, time and time again. You've been there yourself, Hatta, tell me. You've seen the pettiness of these politicians. My job was to unite these parties, Bong, not to lord over them like Stachauer or De Jonge. Alright, let's see how that goes, though. Hopefully it'll go well. What's green? I kind of forget. I'll take up the front car and you take the back. Why would I agree to that? The back cars are more expensive. It suits your taste better. No, I'm taking the front. Even hotter than the midday air, the tensions between the president and his general Asuncion flared over the matter of position in the long line of soldiers and cars. The front car was a coveted position. Do we want to purge military influence is a thing? Maybe. Hey, Rifkilki. No, you know what? I will stand alone. Indonesia will be independent. Only Sukarno exists. I've made the executive decision. For now. I might change my mind. Who knows? Bunting 1-2 Tiger 47. We're in position. Copy Bunting. Calling in air support. Red movement detected in the valley. There aren't supposed to be any civilians. Why would... Uh-oh. We're killing civilians. That's not a great start. That is definitely not a great start. This unlocks the army. Ooh. We will need that, I think, because we're gonna have a civil war at some point. Nasution is the rightmost one in your row of ministers. Ah, this one, right? Brutal. Yeah, definitely don't want that one. Yeah, well, let's just focus on the military stuff. I'm guessing it's gonna be decisions, right? Or no, it's a focus tree. Never mind. I was hoping it was gonna be decisions, so I can click through those decisions while I do the focus tree. But alas, with all due respect, Mr. President, the army requires more funding if we're to accomplish the goals you've laid out. Every dead communist costs us men, equipment, and money. We simply need more. I do not remember asking, my guy. So, no. You may fuck off kindly. There we go. We are the southern beacon of Pan-Asianism, or we'll focus on rooting out the communists. What does that mean, though? What's my best warlord to unite Russia? There's so many great ones. I really enjoy Zhukov, but I think the one that holds a special place in my heart is, let me show you. Where is my man? Hopefully he's still alive. He should be. Where is he? I think Cheetah. With the cowardly Tsar finally, growing a spine and actually uniting Russia into hopefully a decent enough place for its citizens. Anyway, the arrangement was ideal for both Sukarno and the Japanese. Indonesia gets a force large enough through which it could defend itself, and small enough so that the Japanese would be able to keep tabs on what the Indonesian military is up to. At least, it seems ideal on the surface. In reality, PETA battalions, which form the army's cadre, are a little more than poorly equipped garrison forces. even disregarding the lack of modern quality equipment. The army's organizational structure or small brigades and battalions make concerted efforts ineffective, especially against the battle-hardened communist rebels. Something has to be done, and surprisingly, Tokyo has already sent feelers signaling its approval for army reform. When it comes down to the Navy and Air Force, however, Tokyo is a little more wary. Sukarno wants to expand Indonesia's power projection capabilities, ostensibly to exert greater military influence, presence in the far-flung islands to the east, but Tokyo is wary of possible ulterior motives. Sukarno knows, however, that his government is the only means for Japan to exert its influence both south of the equator, and most importantly, provides bases for operations in the South Pacific. This leverage is helpful, but a risky move nonetheless. Let's go above and beyond then. Wait, PETA sucks, and you need to reform it, but you need to focus whether on internal threats or power projection in the region. I think, yeah, we are gonna go here. For now, we'll use the Japanese, but I do want to throw them out eventually. We've unlocked our focus tree for the Indonesian army. You're enjoying that cigar? A thick, heavy-set voice boomed from the driver's seat. Sir? Very. You always find the finest stuff, don't you, Bagos? Good name. Good man. Your parents must have been proud. I only aim to please. Hope you have fun, sir. Okay. We enter a trap. Oh, that's not good. This doesn't really give... Oh, no, there's bonuses in here. But you know what? Let's start by taking out the trash, maybe. Purge everything. Ah, Burgundian influence. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, there we go. We need to know what the SKN is. He lost his eye, all because there was no goggles to wear. He can't work as well with only half his sight, and so he was fired soon after. Mr. Sukarno, I realize that you can't do anything for my husband, but I humbly ask you, for the safety of others like him, to require factories to provide their workers with protective eyewear. I think we should do something about this, said Sukarno. Replied Suharto. I like that their names are fairly similar. I think we should do something. I can make statements today and have law drafted and passed by the end of the week. Oh, you're reading too many letters. It's not healthy. But more important, some companies may bitch about it, but the cost will be minor. The issues of the people are my responsibility. Yeah, let's work on cleansing them. Can we get an official Taki-senpai statement for the carcass strikes? What the hell? Carcass strikes? Let me actually look it up. Like I said, I just woke up. Are there even going to be any news articles? Oh no, Donnie, what are you doing? Someone should give him a Snickers. He's acting like a diva again. What the hell, brah? Yeah, I'm gonna take the very controversial opinion of striking countries for oil is bad, and Donnie should stop. Doesn't he have Epstein files to worry about? Anyway, what the hell? Is that yeah? I mean, I didn't click on the article, so take what I said with like a bucket of salt, not just a grain of salt. But first title I saw: strikes in Venezuela, the purge. Do we spare the most trusted motherfuckers? We can't afford to piss off the Reds even more. One more crackdown and we're dead. Really? Not enough? Do I need to fucking remind you that Junda was killed by a car bomb last month? It's a foolproof plan. We act now, we root out the poison stem. Do we consolidate our own position? Nothing crazy is happening yet. Well, it's just a matter of time, Rice Krispie. Nothing ever happening. Bros are fuming since Donnie took over because he is insane. But what do we do? There is usually... I feel like we'll only really know after the fact stuff is happening. And like a while after. What exactly happens. Do we spare the trusted... Yeah, I don't want to be a complete dictator, so I'll spare some people. Like the trusted people. Let's purge the bureaucrats as well. Oh, they can... No! There's no point in working with veterans. They can betray you. Fuck. Well, I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna die. I thought like, oh, I don't want to be a complete dictator. I'm gonna like compromise a little bit so that we spare the people that can be trusted. There's no one we can trust apparently. I will purge everything. Oops. There we go. I probably shouldn't have pressed all these buttons. Too late. I purged everything. No one is left in Indonesia. Panic purged. Probably killed some 4 villages in a matter of some clicks. You know what? Maybe I do understand how Donnie is feeling. He just panicked, bro. He got a bad event. He's like, oh shit, I should have clicked the other option. Guess I'll purge. That's what I did. 100% dictator's accurate experience. I know, like, yeah. But I would like to lead Indonesia into a glorious future. Welfare, prosperity, you know. I would like the Indonesian people in my country to live in a happy life. We are role-playing, man. But I think I'm doing a bad job of it. Do we purge him again? How many times can I purge him? I mean, I keep... Oh, I think I broke the military. Is that okay? Do I have to restart at some point? I hope not. Oh, damn. Was this always supposed to be like that? There's a lot of points that I'm lacking. Delicious loose enough already. And I mean, I kind of broke the lock, so... These things don't give any effects, apparently. So, yeah. I guess we'll just keep purging everything. We're already almost below 400 deficit in points. Unfortunately, Mr. Ito, I have to cancel. You have been cancelled. We will not meet with the Japanese. Execute the Nasution plan. Do you have any idea what you and that Morgan Nasution would unleash if you do this? I have no choice. Military reports and Navy scouts tell me all sorts of things. USN submarines, C-130 cargo drops, Australian infiltrators on the ground. Things that you wouldn't understand. Execute the Nasution plan. It's not helping that we keep getting minus political power. It's really not great. It's not gonna stop us. We will kill. We killed the SKN already as well. We just need to purge the politicians a little bit more. Which I'm guessing, yeah, in here is where it's gonna happen. The greatest enemy is disloyalty. Well, incompetence is also not a great thing to have. What's our weekly stability increase? Okay, so our stability will still increase, but less so. I do want this because it'll give me more political power, which we, at the moment, do need. It's kind of too late to integrate the military, I feel like. Might be able to restore the lock, but it looks pretty damn broken to me. Money does not sustain Indonesia. Honor sustained, but Bakso sustains the soul. What's Bakso? Sitting alone at a table in a busy square, President Sukarno finished his bowl of Bakso. Ah, food does sustain the soul. I'd love to visit Indonesia one day. It seems like a cool country. A friend of mine did like a world trip and he did Southeast Asia. Only did a couple countries with him. It was a lot of fun. Said Indonesia was great, so definitely want to go there some point. Meatball soup. Yummy. I mean, I am a big meat eater. I can never say no to a big chunk of meat in my mouth. What did I do? I didn't do anything. You cannot prove it. And political power's back. Well, almost. Sukarno glazed down at his fingernails, well, glanced probably, at his fingernails as he leaned against the car. He was far above any meeting, American or not. He glanced up into the blinding Indonesian sun and let his warmth wash over him. He acquiesced to himself, even if he felt he didn't need to be here. It was just nice to get out of the palace. Hey Bung, the suited man said. Long time no see. Well, that was the point, Sukarno spat. Yeah, I know you don't want me around here, I get it. But look, Bung, you have some footage of you. You and I am the president of Indonesia. I would hope people see me. My heart skipped a beat, but Arif would never know. So they're sent out to threaten me. Ah, is that the thing where we get filmed having sexy times? My option is just to kill the politicians instead. Is that also something that happened in real life? The Soviets tried to blackmail Sukarno. He's like, hell yeah, send me those pictures. Look at how good I'm fucking. I don't know if it's actually true. You know how it is with posts online. Things get misconstrued. People say the weirdest stuff. Half of it's fake, the other half is out of context. New government formed, and they support Bung, which is, I'm guessing, me. Let's bring up the next generation. Let's purge as well. Cost me political power, but you know, I think we need it. We will not make concessions for... No. Broken. We've broken everything. I hope that's not... That doesn't mean that we're gonna have an impossible civil war. Most likely will be, though. Schools will be... Of course we'll do this. Secular and free. This improves our social or societal development. Okay, peace Japan. What does that do for us? I'm hoping like I can improve everyone's opinion of us, so we'll have a better time. Minister of Talent, we don't really care about that much. Don't think they have their own focus tree, right? Not even in a Fire Rises. Or TNO Rises again. No. No. We might as well go in here. Economy is not really a thing in old TNO, so if we die, we die. There's no such thing as fiscal crises. We can afford to be a bit spending happy. Anyway. And that's why there will be major changes immediately. The SKN is exploitative and criminal. It has no place in Indonesia's future. By the end of the week, I plan to introduce several laws that will severely curtail the privileges granted to Japanese companies and instead favor native Indonesian business. Furthermore, okay, yeah, whoopsie. Perhaps I don't think so. I will deliver on my promises. You cannot stop me. I will make Indonesia great again. A dispatch from Tokyo. They probably didn't like what I did. We will not compromise with the politicians. It's also a little too late to compromise with the politicians. I broke all 3 locks by accident. The economic minister Suwiryo hands trembled as they handled the latest dispatch from Tokyo. His furtive eyes rapidly moved back and forth across the paper. His dry mouth recited the words with a careful restrained panic. Across the table, President Sukarno, Vice President Hatta, and the General Suharto listened carefully, holding every word like a fragile, valuable glass figurine. The growing economic instability in Japan and across the sphere clearly represents an opportunity to assert ourselves. You're damn right it does. This is our chance to seize the SKN for the good of Indonesia. You mean total nationalization? I don't think that's necessary. We can pressure them and get a better deal now that we're no longer fresh out of the war. The Japanese may seem weak now, but when this crisis is over, they're sure to police us twice as hard if we do anything now. SKN is mine, thank you. No, that's not what I wanted. I think I fucked it. Let me load that. That I do want to load. Wait, which one do I have to take then? Did I not? What? That doesn't make any sense. Which one? Does anyone know which one I have to take then? To pretty much break up the SKN. Because this one, how do I go in here? Well, let's try the other one. I want to nationalize it fully, I think. I don't know if it's a good idea. I feel like that's where we're currently headed to. So, roleplay-wise, that seems like the right one. So, the SKN will serve Indonesia. Seems like the right choice for that. But every time I click it, it just goes in here. Yeah, I don't want ours to share. I'll take it if I can't go ours alone. But this, maybe I should click it. Ours, okay. Ours alone is fully nationalized. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But the SKN serves the Indonesia. It just gives us not just ours, which strengthens them. So it doesn't make any sense. Now, let's see if I click the third option. They might have fucked up the event a little bit, but that's okay. I'll keep clicking until I figure it out. And I click this one. Oh, no. I clicked the same one as I did last time. My bad. But we should be able to make something happen. Perhaps compromise is in order. Yeah, and ours alone. There we go. What do you mean compromise? There we go. We did it. If it's the right idea, I'm not quite sure. Wait, if I take the full center branch that I just took by nationalizing all of the Japanese companies, I don't anger them? That's wild. I mean, all the better. I just stole everything from them and they're like, yeah, that's okay. But if you compromise with us, we will kill you. Nationalization looks good from our perspective, but in the long run, we could risk the economic depression and instability. Oh, they have a choice? Let's see if they'll let me. I am appeasing the Japanese, so I don't think it'll be done by then, but I don't think we have a choice either. Down with the Japanese, down with the SKN. The people with a little assistance have spoken. Nice. Let's replace stuff with our own companies. Right now, this is a horrible spirit, but we'll fix it eventually. We might just perish in fire and brimstone. Die completely. Kind of like Hitler. He's dead. And then Germany falls apart. Really sucks to be damn, huh? Oh, I forgot. This is empty. Friends, Indonesians. That's pretty much all he says. Oh no, there you go. With this, Sukarno spoke perhaps a little too loudly. What did he say though? Oh, yeah, there were no accents here. We stand on the precipice of a new age of our nation. With the breakup of the illegal SKN and the subversion of Japanese influence, we can finally achieve our goal. Great golden destiny. I am comforted greatly knowing that Indonesia's prosperity lies with such committed heroes, loyal to Indonesia above all else. We'll see. Lock him up. Put the Japanese in jail. They might not be a big fan of us at the moment. There's that New Deal. Raspati tossed a rubble ball between his hands, flinging it from one side to the other. He wanted to eat. They all want to eat, of course. This was special. His mother had promised to split from yet another typical night of rice and tempeh and make satay. Satay! Were they crying because they just could not contain their excitement for dinner? He must have been distracted in his own thoughts. The ball was in his hands one moment, then it wasn't. He watched in what seemed to be slow motion as the ball hurtled towards the back of his father's head. Oh, Allah save him. His dad was not a nice man when crying. When he got back from work in the evening, Aya would do the same thing, bang his head against the wall and just cry. Raspati prepared himself for a beating, ready for the fists to fly, eyes closed, shrinking in his own skin. He waited for a moment, and another, and nothing ever came. Cautiously, he ever so slightly opened his eyes to see his father smiling. It didn't make sense to be crying and happy at the same time at all. Why were grown-ups so weird? It's okay. They have pictures of me out there. Things are gonna be easier from now. When Sukarno saw Muhammad Hatta sit across from him, he would not describe him as kind or a teacher, as he so commonly was. Have I wronged you? Hatta struck first. Help me understand. What did I do? Sukarno failed to stifle a smile. How could he? What was he on about? Hatta, I guess I don't understand. You come into my office and plop yourself down into a chair and sulk. Why? You'd know if you'd read my letters, or met me where planned, or even answered your damn phone. Kids these days with their goddamn phones. Hatta, believe me when I say I have no idea what you're talking about. I've noticed your absence, but I assumed you were simply on vacation. I don't understand then. You haven't gotten a single letter? Well, I suppose. It's just like a pile next to him. I don't understand. I don't either. Oh, so we're actually being left alone by the Japanese? That's what scares him. He's surprised we actually fixed it somehow. I have so much political power. What the hell? Why do we need so much political power? What am I to do with all that? I purged too much. Now I'm way too wealthy. I need decisions so I can dump political power into it. Yeah, I really do feel like I'm suffering from success. I still don't get it. Am I winning? I mean, I'll take it. Until the Japanese come in here, butter up my butt, and then take me from behind. Against my will, no less. Although I don't think they invade, they do send volunteers. And I don't like them, because their troops are way better than ours. Let's look at their... What is this? This doo-doo ass... So no artillery in here. Put it in. I have no army experience either. I am too good? Yeah, I think... I'm so good even I don't get what I just did. And now that we've bullied the Japanese a little bit, let's invite them back in. Yeah, we don't talk about the Japanese history. You know, we don't want to be too depressed with everything that they've done in the past. Either China, or Korea, or the Philippines, or Indonesia, or Indochina, or even Japan. Go away. We do not compromise with terrorists, also known as the military. I do wonder if this changes anything. If this goes from favorable deep blue into another color. Oh no, you were saying about keeping Africa blank? Look, it appeared. I think they did it mostly for like performance issues. As long as you don't need Africa, they don't exist. It's like Schrodinger's Africa. It's both there and not there at the same time. But once you look at it, you will know. They literally were listening to you specifically. They were waiting until he said like, oh, there's no Africa. They pranked you. They pranked you indeed. I guess we go down here. I don't know. Let's appease Japan again. CFE, yeah, I heard. I talked about it like 30 minutes ago with the stream. He's been doing some moves. Little Donny boy in Venezuela. How dare he? It's quite the interesting timeline we live in, right? Sometimes you feel like nothing ever happens, but then like Orange Man shows up and you're like, I wish nothing happened. Actually, let's get the oil maybe. Dude, right? I do also feel like we live in a HOI4 mod and someone accidentally took the wacky path and now we have to suffer for it. Yeah, what do I do with the political power, man? If also had a focus tree in the Great War Redux, would you play it? I would. Yeah, why not? We can refuse the annexation, fight for our freedom. I would play as Indonesia in the base game too. It's been so long, I feel like I need to warm up again because I think my last attempt or so to get an achievement as Ethiopia rather. Failed miserably. There's still a lot of achievements I need to get. But the annoying part about HOI4 achievements, everything just boils down to, oh, it's time to do world conquest because you need a piece of land from every major faction ever. And just like a tiny little sliver of land. Good luck. And you're not allowed to just control it. You have to own it. That's the worst part of it. If it was control, I could understand. Venezuela forgot to press air dominance on their planes. Yeah, I think they forgot to build them in the first place. They're like, oh god, I've been civ greeting. I don't have any mill factories. What do I do? I'll restart, motherfucker. Yeah, I think the US is going like a secret path that we're not aware of. They're exploiting. Someone stopped them. They're building their meta building. The US's meta building. We're lacking so much. Synthetic oil greeting. It's not just the synthetic oil that they're greeting. It's also like the oil resources that they're greeting for. A message from the PETA. No need to pay to subversive elements. Oh, they don't even bother to show us the subversive elements. But I don't like the fact that I got a message from the PETA. It's never a good sign. I see an event called Consequences. I do not like it. The president of Indonesia entered his office in a creased suit. His copia draped precariously over his head. Last night's drinking got too out of hand, and now he nursed over a pulsating, pounding pain in his head and a blaze on his throat. He could veritably breathe fire, or bad breath, probably the latter. Settling down on his office desk, he pored over the day's litany of busy work. It shouldn't be too much. A lunch with Nasir and Hezbollah, the two capitals of the three-headed coalition, perched on top of his agenda. Lunch is cancelled, sir, she said. Both Nasir and Hezbollah have claimed to be ill. That was strange. How probable was it that the two of his government's most crucial and key men were sick? Hand me my phone. I want to talk to them. No answers. Uh-oh. I mean, I probably shouldn't have purged everything. You need to play until 1927 for one event. What's the event about? Is it even worth it? Just for the meme? Oh no, my guy hasn't showered all year. It's not good, Bert. I can almost smell you from behind my camera. Well, I don't have a camera, but if I did, I would be able to. Let's do the Navy next. We're not looking good with our expenses. Your Sultan dying, that's it? The game is essentially like, oh yeah, you played so long, your dude died. That sucks. So bad. Already in 1965. It's like, what, 3 years into the campaign? It's not bad. 300% debt to GDP ratio. Hell no. We are so fucked. It's getting worse. It's getting so much worse. Good thing we don't have to stay with this country for too long. I said I wanted to fix Indonesia for the Indonesians. I'm not doing a particularly great job. I've purged everyone on the planet. I've got into triple debt. A deficit of imagination. I'm gonna ignore the deficit. We're gonna keep spending. Whoopsie. We're gonna spend our way to victory. Well, or most likely die. It's a very valid option right now. Because I'm pretty sure we're making 2 guns a day. Takes me more than a year to get rid of this deficit. I want to build more. Ibira has started to pester us over a bunch of men in shackles. Lead them to Japan. I'm not dealing with that. This is going too far, Sukarno. Even for you. The people will decide that. You are always advocating for more democracy. Now I offer a referendum, and you of all people, and all you do is complain. I want elections for leaders, presidents, not dictators. If you give yourself even more power, you will undermine everything we've worked for. Sukarno suddenly stood up. On the contrary, I'll secure everything we have worked for. Democracy has failed Indonesia. I will not. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. I hate you. Sukarno Skywalker. I knew he looked familiar. Well, the army is a different color favorable now. And I've pressed the appease Japan thing again. Maybe that'll change something. I feel like none of these things do anything for me. We'll begin to eradicate SKN control. I don't think they have any control in here. Let's do deals with the army, I guess. Oh, no, their color actually changed. It became more blue. Friends, I want to thank you all for attending the party. But I also want to thank you for your support. He's telling it like it is. Without your support, Indonesia would not be the country it is today. Nor will it be the country it deserves to be tomorrow. We make Indonesia better. So I implore you, support me in the coming referendum, and you will see with your own eyes the great future that lies before us. To Sukarno, to independence. Give me liberty or give me death, but also don't kill me. I like to live. It's a really engaging game. I know, dude. I really know. I'm playing a light novel or a visual novel, and even the visuals aren't that great. But it's been so long since I did Indonesia. I wanted to see how it was. We're preparing for the Civil War after all. I mean, yeah, TNO is just a book. I'm telling you, I wish TNO was like a standalone game where they could make an UI that actually fits it, because I hate to have to squint over onto my screen to be able to just read the flavor text number 69 billion so I can know what the lore is behind Sukarno's left foot. Let's add a billion text and a trillion minigames. Dude, the minigames I do like a lot. Especially the newer content pieces. Like, a while ago I played Guangdong. It was so fun. It was such a great game. Difficult, and at the end I kind of exploded a little bit, and then the Japanese had commit war crimes inside of me, which was a bit of a dick move if you ask me. But yeah, it was fun up until the moment they killed me. Will of the nation. Uh-oh. The air wallowed in a dull, throbbing heat. Stagnant energy rippled, waiting to be unleashed. A mass of people bathed in the sun's fiery gaze. The ground beneath them scrapped their shoes and bare soles. Indonesia will be strong. We are one and indivisible. Together, nothing is impossible. Play Equestria at war. They got long paragraphs. Yeah, that is a thing, right? But I'm saying, if it was like more accessible looking, if it wasn't 0.5 font size, 12 pages each and every time you get an event, it'd be a lot easier to play through. And good luck with your errand, Krasnomir. See you soon. Yeah, that would be great, actually, Elytra. The option. Or maybe a bit more interactive, instead of like you having to read stuff. Have it be more like either supported with visuals, like a scene, a little cutscene. Doesn't even have to be a cutscene, but like images to represent what's going on. So even if you're like illiterate like me sometimes, you're still able to see what the hell's going on. We can only hope, though. I really do hope one day TNO MFers will make their own standalone game based on the lore here, and then, you know, make something that actually fits the type of gameplay that they're trying to make. But first, the TNO devs, you know, they have to delete their own game first before they're able to do that. Yeah, the warlords are just like railroaded. Sometimes you have a choice between you want to be dude number A or dude number B. The referendum passes, we have become a dictator. But some of the paths in Russia are fun, like the monarchist Tsarist path, or a Zhukov, or even Omsk. But yeah, there's no choice. It's all a prank. Now take off your clothes. The Germans are coming. There might be an option to turn off flavor texts. But the problem is, they probably see everything as not flavor texts. So everything is mandatory. It's crucial that you see lore. Because sometimes you have to click between option A and option B, which is very difficult. Whoa. What was that? First off, Rectorius, thank you very much for the $20. I know this isn't related at all, but it's huge breaking news. The US has started a total invasion of Venezuela. Wait, really a total? What the hell? The other cities have been hit, and the vice president of Venezuela is gone. Dude's actually dead? What the fuck? Okay, they killed the vice president. I mean, just like an hour ago, we were reading, like, oh, there's some rockets being lobbed into Caracas, but that's it. They motherfucking obliterated the vice president of Venezuela. Special forces are being dropped by helicopter. What the hell, man? Somebody put Donnie into nap time. He's lost his mind. What the hell? I need to pause. So much is going on. They mentioned the South American invasion in Cyberpunk 20. They knew what was gonna happen. They were working with Donnie, brewing tensions. Uh-oh. And the fact that I kind of broke this one. The fact that I broke pretty much every one of my factions in here means we're kind of probably gonna have to fight everyone. Was it the smart move? Nope. Do I care? Probably even less so. Yeah, rest in peace. The world peace, I guess. Dude, just invading motherfuckers left and right. He's firing at Nigeria. He's firing at Venezuela. We might be next. We're gonna invade Belgium for no reason whatsoever. Although we don't have oil, so it should be fine. Hatta once again prepared to speak for the nation. He knew the implication of what could happen should push come to shove. Yet the iron was hot and there was no better time to strike. Yeah, there's gonna be a civil war now. The international airport got obliterated. The Chinese delegation was still in the capital meeting with Maduro. What? That is so dumb. The elites that ran the US were not able to handle domestic issues. So yeah, that isn't that like a tale as old as time? They're like, Epstein files suck. Cost of living atrocious. Let's fight. US is gonna invade Belgium for all the Congo shenanigans. I feel like they're probably gonna invade us for the Congo shenanigans, not because they're against it, because they're like jealous that we got to do that. Like, I want to do war crimes in Congo too. That's why they probably struck at Nigeria as well. 2026 year US collapsed. Dude, it might actually. I would not be surprised that much. I feel like I'm gonna become particularly Chinese soon, and that's not because of a choice. Maduro has declared war on the United States. The world's an interesting place. United front against... Okay. Uh-oh. Justice for Sukarno. We need to slow down a lot. They got bombed. That's it. Nah, that... I don't think that they're just getting bombed. Someone said, I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but someone did say that they're sending in paratroopers and stuff like that. But oh lord. Okay, what am I gonna do with this? Operation Phoenix. Can't wait to get drafted. I hope you never will. I'm not gonna... Dude, I ain't fighting any goddamn wars. Not interested whatsoever. This is gonna be quite the annoying war to fight, huh? I forgot how difficult it can be. Yeah, I'm not dying for oil, man. For big titty goth girlfriends? Maybe, you can convince me. Not for oil, though. Nah. Dude, I got olive oil. I got chili oil. I don't need any more oil. You can leave me the fuck alone with that. Yeah, Delta Forces, that's what it is. Delta Forces are dropping in. Man, I'm getting distracted just by this sheer insanity of this all. I don't think there will be any NATO coalition of the willing type thing. People are starting to open their eyes. Mostly out of necessity, I feel like. Oh, but this civil war is gonna be rough, I feel like, too. There's still no. We don't need that many units in there. Morale of the story, TNO sucks. I don't know, man. It's fun. Although I do have to say Indonesia is one of the lesser trees. Or lesser stories. I don't know if you've ever tried Nitra. Or Elytra. Elytra. There we go. You should definitely try Guangdong if you haven't. That's good. Maduro is addressing the country begging for his citizens to defend the government and resist. Yeah, that is one thing I cannot agree with the TNO mods. That you just keep deleting everything off the face of the earth. Kill off this guy. Japan actually wants to support us. Didn't I kind of steal their factories and stuff? Appreciate it. I'm just surprised. Oh yeah, this is not good. This is so not good. I don't want to move this guy yet. You will stay in here for the time being. Okay, good. We could potentially have these guys encircled. Let's see about that. Come on, Japan. They're just stuck here for now, it seems. Move, bitch. Get out the way. This guy might... America? Fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Although, doesn't look like they're saving me. I need to get in here quick. That's not a good start. I do get that TNO doesn't run that great. But I feel like that's an issue, not just TNO-wise. That's an issue for most of these HOI4 mods. They're not very well optimized. Mostly because HOI4 itself isn't well optimized in general. Can I kick him out? Oh, I just overran someone. Nice. How's the casualties looking? 10-1. We had a great UK resistance focus tree. Then they removed it. Oh, dude. I've played that like a couple of weeks ago. I have like a YouTube channel. And they're... if you want to see the old resistance tree, in this submod, TNO Rises Again, the old UK resistance tree is back. Maduro got captured? What the what? Yeah, but I feel like I don't have I shouldn't probably assume that people know that I have a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh, you peasants, of course you know I have a YouTube channel because I am so famous. It's a tiny YouTube channel. It's normal that not everyone knows about it, right? Also, thank you very much again for the $10, Piractius. I don't know, actually. Do you show up as a follower? Dude, that's the thing. I am so bad at... I recently restarted with the whole streaming thing. Oh, yeah, you... I click on your profile. Following since 2022. You probably are aware. Yeah, that is true. That is true. God damn. America's falling apart, I feel like. Well, probably Venezuela first, though. And thank you once again, Piractius. What do you think of Kaiserreich Indonesia? It's okay. I've played that focus tree as well. It's not bad. But you can tell it's old content. Ah, he just announced that they kept... Yeah. I can see him just being like, yeah, psych. We're just saying whatever we feel like. Also, I should probably, you know, put MFers on the field. We'll have to see through the fog of war soon. The prevalence? The prevalence? I'm not quite sure what kind of word you're trying to say. I need to go in here. Before they encircle me. The prevalence of like multiplayer and HOI4 devs decisions making. I mean, I think that the problem is with HOI4 community, a lot of the big streamers and YouTubers are people that tend to play multiplayer. And so the devs inevitably end up listening to them. When the fire rises, when I find the courage probably, because it's a difficult mod to me. I haven't figured out how to play, what's it called? How to do the division template, so I still need to learn to do that properly. I think in here I just need to wait. Oh, then they're really pushing us out, huh? Stop attacking. Uh-oh. Yeah, that dude I'm pretty sure is dead. In here, can I push in? Stalemate in 3 years. Ugh. No, I get the frustration, Lytra. I wish it wasn't the case. But yeah, most of the devs are focused on people other than us. That's the sad part. Every time I see the US do something stupid, I get so sad because I'm reminded of Al Gore and how peak it could have been. Honestly, same. The US has so much potential. It should be like a great nation. And they're squandering their post-World War II advantage for memes, pretty much. Every time there's a world event, you're on a HOI4 stream or video. I think this might be your fault, by the way. If you didn't watch my stream, maybe Maduro would still be free. I'm gonna be honest, my dudes, we are kind of fucked. We don't have enough equipment, it seems, to do anything. But at least I can encircle these motherfuckers, maybe. This gives me more equipment. I do need that. Oh yeah, American helicopter divisions. I'm not beating those allegations. The Japanese, on the other hand. So what's happening in here? I don't know. There we go. We're finally moving. Oh, we overran them because they retreated into my dude. Very smart. No, cannot move in here, sadly. Hey, Night Track. Uh-oh, no. These are just Indonesian dudes. We should be able to handle them. But it doesn't seem like we can. Take Jambi already. There we go. Perish, you fool. Oh, we got these motherfuckers encircled. At least for the timing, we gotta stop them before it's too late. We're like, finish off this encirclement before these dudes connect up. I think this part we cannot do anything with at the moment. Would you be willing to play my Great War Redux submod? It'll be done baking in like 20 days. Dude, I have like the business email or even my Instagram on my YouTube channel. Send it to me. Because I feel like I forget otherwise. Cyan last stream also gave me the link for his Discord for his submod. But I seem to not find it anymore. I'm really bad at it, I feel like. There we go, they're dead. That's 3 dudes. Permanently dead. They will never see their family again. I feel like they're fighting against me with no equipment while I'm fighting against them with no equipment either. Yeah, you're more than welcome to send. I'm always down to check out more mods and stuff. They got his wife too? What the hell, man? Why do they need his wife? It seems a little bit of a dick move. Okay, this encirclement is finished. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Maduro has been compromised to a permanent end. Just what the hell, bro? No, we cannot push in. We are too weak and jiggly. No, they're gonna get Traore next. Dude, they might actually. I would not be surprised. They're going after everyone who's even remotely against US interests. Okay, no, don't attack yet. Let them stay in here for now. Okay, we're making great moves actually. What's up, Michigan? Or Michigan's naval artist. There we go. We'll go like this. Don't let them escape. Keep them in check. If we can at all. What is infantry equipment? I don't know. Never heard of it. Actually, you know what? As much as I would love to, I gotta do it like this. Even then, we're in a deficit. I don't think we even have sticks, my guy. Pretty sure we're fighting them with words. This is how a high school teacher would tell you to deal with bullies. No, they're hurting on the inside too, bro. You just gotta talk to them. Who do you think I am? Fucking Naruto? I do think we are making progress, though, is a thing. I just wish we had guns indeed to deal with the enemy. Gaddafi's force is watching Ibrahim Traore. I don't think that's a good thing. That means he's next for real. Do we need the 3,000? I don't think we need 3,000 dudes. Might as well get this then. If you can't... Look at this. What does this have? We're at 8% strength. He doesn't even have any hopes and dreams at this point. He cannot afford it. Japan, do something. You're the only one with any actual equipment. Please. Fight. I beg of you. Well, even they're not fully equipped, but we're down to 6%. That's not great. Okay, move in here. Nice. Oh, any focuses that give me any equipment, please. I'm feeling so patriotic right now. Are you tired of winning yet, bro? Are you tired of winning? There's gotta be something. That's manpower. I don't need manpower. There's 300 guns. Wow. I'm pretty sure Peractorius was feeling very ironic at the moment. He's the one that broke the news in the first place. At least in the stream. Of the glorious invasion of righteous Americans. For patriotic oil. I guess we go down here. I mean, I wish I could make more factories so I can get more guns. But no. Impossible. How did they pull off the capture of Maduro? I got no clue. I mean, I'm not gonna trust Donnie saying anything. We'll have to see once there's actual proof. I just finished this guy up already. Jesus. How do we get guns though? Actually, could I potentially request a lend-lease? Disabled feature, of course. The thing is, look at the casualty rates. I'm winning so hard. Just don't have the guns to continue. 20,000 in debt, by the way. 20,000. I got so much political power, I cannot even spend it on anything. I mean, that is one of the most high-profile kidnappings. Because this is not even close to being, you know, okayed by the international community. The wars in the Middle East by America, you know, they had even the veneer of like, oh yeah, we're doing this for freedom or whatever, even though it's obviously fake. But here, they're not even having the pretext. Weaken rebel presence. Oh, nice. Do we really need a 2-year draft? I don't... That's not what I need. I guess some attack and defense. Sure. They forgot to justify war goal. They know CB, dude. Do you know how much war exhaustion and aggressive expansion you get? That's insane. Still not finished this one. What the hell, man? Oh, and Japan showed up in here just to do nothing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why do you keep attacking? Look at my troops. They got nothing. Nothing. How are we supposed to survive this? Current fighting strength, 4%. I'm putting that in the thumbnail, goddammit. Yeah, at this point, I don't know where to push in first. Maybe in here? Military spending, sure. Come on, dude, Japan, move, do something. How many units did they have left? Slightly more than us, even though we killed so many of them. Where's my capital, actually? Do I have a capital? Is that the problem? Oh, finally, the Japanese are trying to move in. Not doing much, but appreciate them being around here. Oh, some bonuses? Yes, I do like that. Oh, Jakarta, there it is. There's our capital. Sadly, we just don't have any equipment to support our units with. When's the next UK vid coming out? Let me actually check, my dude. 1st of January one already came out. 8th of January is the next one. So pretty soon. I tend to, when I have a multi-part campaign, I tend to just do one video a week. Oh, finally we finished that. Okay, that's good. They should have less troops than us now. Not that it really matters, because we have no equipment. We have recovered weapons. Ah, I think that's it. That's the problem. I'm thinking this is supposed to give us equipment, but it's not. I think the Indonesia tree is kind of bugged out at the moment. You'd play the mod if it weren't for the economy stuff. Lucky for you, if you want to play this sub mod, it's not as bad because it's the old TNO economic stuff, which is non-existent, as you can tell. There's no fiscal crises and stuff like that. We don't have to deal with that. We can purchase. We can purchase equipment. Oh, that's the Breton equipment market. Thank you. Thank you so much. We can have guns in 30 days. The live stream blacked out for you? Oh, I said UK video, the next one is going to be live at the 8th. Because I tend to, when there's like a big campaign and I have to split it up in multiple parts, I tend to do it once a week. Exactly. So, yeah. That's when the next UK video will come out. The clock is a TNO reference. Dude, everything's a TNO reference. When I go scratching my balls, that's a TNO reference for having no goddamn economy as Indonesia for some reason. Because I think one of the events is bugged that's supposed to give you some equipment. Although I feel like I'm not the only one. Oh, the economy stuff. Yeah, essentially this is TNO Rises Again, which is a Redux mod. They pretty much bring old content back and add some new one themselves. Oh, we've broken through. That's perfect. But yeah, there's no proper economy tree. It's the old stuff. So none of this matters. I mean, look at this. We have less than a billion GDP. We are over 600% debt to GDP ratio. That's horrendous. I don't think we can do much worse. Although we will do our best. That's for sure. We even have the volunteers. The Amerikaners. They're encircled. Come on, 10 more days. Oh, we're at moderate. That means they'll give us 1,000. That's not nearly enough, but that's a good start. How can my units fight? I don't know. With hopes and dreams. I don't even think they have hopes and dreams. They're fighting with positive vibes. Oh no, I'm not invading Aceh as far as I know, right? Where's Aceh? That's this, right? Yeah. It's rightful Indonesian land that I'm trying to retake. But they're not letting me. I have no equipment. I need to buy more off of the manpads. Sure, I'll buy everything they give me. This is not okay. Sadly, it's a civil war because people do not like me being based. And, well, mostly being a dictator. So, oops. We're doing this for the greater good. Or something like that. I haven't quite figured out which kind of bullshit lie I want to tell my people so they accept my dictatorship. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. My soul. I just want to see the name of my country in the map, right? Bigger font size on the map means you are a better person. That's how it's always been. Wait a minute. Guys, I think I found something. We have a dude with equipment. We can make him do stuff. Attack. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that? Did you see how easily I crushed him when I had equipment? I'll encircle this dude. I will crush him instantly. Oh, what the hell? That is so beautiful. Killed them. We go in here. Come on. Finish that up, and then we'll use this dude to march in through here. We're actually making moves now. Well, not really, but we could be making moves now. We have one dude that actually has a gun, and the rest are just completely naked. Okay, let's prepare for the next invasion. Although he's run out of a lot of his equipment just by that maneuver. Strength of 2%. Current fighting strength 1%. He's just gonna disintegrate on his own. What am I supposed to do with this man? He's not even naked. I'm pretty sure they skinned him. So I can use his skin as like a weapon. He's just skin and bones. No, he's not. He's just bones. Not even skin. Let the other divisions go invade a bit of your territory because the enemy do the offensive and lose good stats. They no longer want to do the offensive. The thing is, I'm currently only attacking in here to close up this encirclement that I've accomplished. They don't want to. They don't want to go. There's no more infantry equipment to buy. The Britons have failed to deliver. I mean, we're only making 5 guns a day. That's nothing. Every time those cell busted events happen, I'm pretty sure I need to get equipment, but the game is a little bugged. I don't want to let up either because they're close to dying, some of these units. Alexei is alive at this point? I don't know about that, man. Scale back rations. Hold the line. Another draft? I don't think so. I think we gotta go through here. It'll give us an entire 300 guns. Can we go in here? Because that would mean these guys are all encircled. You, my dude, would you be willing to go all the way down there, please? Let's see if we can do that. 300 guns, yeah, I know, right? That's almost insulting. I kind of want to refuse that. Yeah, that makes sense, Henry. That does. Sometimes things are different, sometimes they're the same. Oh, no, this is not the naval port. This is the naval port. Scream if you love Dar Al Kuti. I will do that after I see the focus review you've prepared for them. There we go. Move in, boys. Well, move in, boy. He doesn't even have any swimsuits or anything like that. He's just swimming naked. Hopefully he doesn't die of hypothermia. More action. Oh, that's going to reduce our factory output. I don't want that. Although we get an entire 100 guns if we go down this path. That will be so good. By the way, in case you're wondering, our deficit currently is 24,000. So as much as 100 guns is appreciated, I don't think it'll make a massive difference. Look at that. Finally, this is finished. Took us long enough. Padang is free. More importantly, we killed a lot of dudes. On the black market once again available. Can we buy anything? Manpads? No. Infantry equipment. Please. 2 paths and a grand total of 2 mills and 3... You just want to see me suffer, huh? By playing Dar Al Kuti. You just want me to be in pain. I know how it is. Okay, I don't think I can push in through here. Native rights, native exploitation. Yeah, also, ironically, that's also how I feel is going in here in Indonesia. So I guess things just stay the same pretty much. Look at this dude go. He's getting our stuff back. Oh, we're gonna catch these dudes off guard. We're gonna take him from behind. With consent. I asked him. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Black market order failed. I just want some infantry equipment, bro. Please. I beg of you, my people. They crave weaponry. What's happening in the world right now, bro? We've had that discussion like multiple times on stream at this point. Maduro kidnapped his wife. Kidnapped. America. Warmongering. World's going crazy, I'll tell you that much. We have 4 military factories now. There's a Dar Al Kuti path for Ubangishari. Ah, I did not know that. Because I did play as Ubangishari. I did the cannibal Africans in Ubangishari. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Ate a lot of people. They were delicious. I even made Goring into a roast beef. Very tasty, very succulent. Occitania is not independent, right? We have Occitania at home. Occitania at home. It's just a French state. Can we push through here? 0 attack, 0 defense. Well, 1.5 attack, 0.3. Damn. We need guns. Where can we find any? Because the thing is, our deficit is growing. Do you have any navy? Sokoto lives? It does. Look at this. They exist in a certain way. Somehow. Oh, the Japanese are trying to push in here. Yes. We will help them. And this guy is panicking. He's leaving Denpasar. Please leave. Please leave. He left. It means I can move in here. Yeah, why do you know so much about Dar Al Kuti? I get that you have a book, but is that your special interest? No, I'd rather not have any Dar Al Kuti lore right now. I would like to have the lore. I would like to receive the lore in the mod. That's okay. I prefer playing mods and games without looking up in advance how everything works. That's why every time there's like a DLC, I try not to look at the dev diaries. Whenever there's like a new update that I've heard about, I do not look up what they're planning on doing. I just want to boot it up and I want to see it. You know what I mean? We're making moves though. Japan, help me. We need you. You guys have equipment. They do not want me to help. They don't want to help me. Although no, they're almost dead. I should be able to do it by myself, but I'd rather receive some help. We'll actually play with Sikkim. I've played as Sikkim before. There's no Sikkim in this world, but in Kaiser Redux, I think I've played it multiple times even. I've played Bhutan, I've played Nepal, I've played Tibet. Did pretty much like a world conquest as Tibet. There we go. Now what? Sikkim in... I don't know if it's even doable in Victoria 2. Oh, I should play I should play a Victoria 2 campaign one day, just like to revisit it again. The game was so fun. Which one's the GFM again? I know there's a bunch of mods for Victoria 2, but I always forget what it does. I can never really tell the difference between all of them. Oh, Japan, thank you. Yeah, we're moving in. We're moving in. Black market is... Oh, insurgent disruption. Great. But black market is available again. Let's buy just to see. Maybe this time they'll actually give us our equipment instead of failing the order for like a more billionth time. There were other bastions of African independence in 1910. Yeah, admittedly I don't know much about African history in general. I know about the Mali Empire, Sokoto Caliphate. I know a little bit of Ethiopian stuff, but I know very little. It's a shame because it does sound like there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in Africa. Most of these bastions were heavily influenced by European power. That makes sense though, because that's the thing, right? For example, Thailand was also independent in Asia, but they bought it with a heavy price, their independence, by making sure they stayed very well in line with the French and British. It was a very tough balancing balancing thing that they had to do just to keep themselves from going broke and dying at the hands of either the British, the French, or both. Yeah, HPM. I don't know if I have HPM or HFM. I played one of those, but they seem kind of the same for me. So I don't know. Indonesia is close to dying though. You think if we take Medan, they'll fuck off, essentially? Oh no, damn it. They got reinforced heavily by a dude with actual equipment. I mean, I'd be down for a Victoria 2 video, I think. I want to rediscover the game. It's so much fun. Please give me guns. Do not fail the order. Of course. They failed the order. Yeah, Africa is non-existent in base HOI4. Even with the Ethiopian DLC, it wasn't that great. I feel like base game HOI4 kind of sucks ass a lot. Mostly because of the way that HOI4 itself works. Because you're kind of stuck in Death Wars 24/7. So let me speed up a little bit. See if we can make something happen. I like Spain sucking at its colonization so hard. They got kicked out of Western Sahara. And France had to come in to save them. Yeah, that's insane because they were like the OGs at colonizing. Then they got destroyed by 15-year-olds essentially. It's kind of like how you as like an adult, CSGO comes out and you're like, oh, I love Counter-Strike, I'm gonna play. You're getting pretty good at it. Then like a 12-year-old kicks your ass so hard you have PTSD. I'm surprised none of our troops disintegrated yet, although it does look like they're about to. Even that one dude that had like equipment, he's at 21%. So many de facto independent kingdoms in Ethiopia that Paradox missed to add. Yeah, it just seems like ridiculously complicated and they don't really have the capacity, I think, to make it happen. It's the big problem, I guess. Spain rage quits in the rift so hard they pull out mustard gas. I mean, when in doubt, war crime it out. Oh, you found the mod for Victoria 2, right? You know what I should do? Consolidate. Even consolidated, we barely have anything. But one thing's for sure, we cannot afford walking around with nothing. TGC, the Grand Combination mod. Is it like a mod that puts every one of those big Victoria 2 mods together? Combine, there we go. We almost have enough equipment to maybe make something happen. The synergies in Libya, they fought for the Central Powers and got a separate peace deal with the Entente. Ah, that's why they were a thing in the mod, in the Great War Redux mod. Because they kicked the Italians' ass so hard, they actually had to be included in there. Damn it. More insurgents, disruptions, and there's no way for us to deal with it, right? As far as I can tell. And Wadai exists. Yeah, but did they do anything? I don't think so. Is that an MF and TNO reference? No, that cannot be. We're not playing TNO. This is vanilla HOI4. What are you talking about? I'm playing as Belgium. As you can tell. Right, all of you become one troop. With some equipment. Still not a lot. But our deficit has shrunk a little bit. False advertisement. I had to get the viewers in, man. They wanted TNO, but I'm just playing vanilla, man. This is definitely vanilla. As you can tell. Liver spot spear. That's just how it always was. That's actually a misconception. Adolf Hitler didn't exist in World War II. Yeah, but I still don't know what to do. No, cannot attack in here. Or in here. The problem is we can also not do any naval invasions. Wait, whoa. Did they somehow disintegrate themselves? There's only 2 units in here. At 9% strength. Ah, they're stronger than I am. Just 2 naked dudes fist fighting each other. Alright, for the 69th time, we'll try and buy some equipment off of the Britons. See if they'll actually sell it to me for once. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my marbles if they do not. You know what I should do? Should probably do like war plans pretty much everywhere. Just so we can get like planning bonuses. Because at this point, every little bit counts. Normal infantry equipment has 2 artillery, by the way. What do you mean? Like when I buy it off of the... I don't know if they do. I know one thing's for sure. We don't have enough anything. No, yep, there we go. Of course. They failed the order. Why do I even try, man? Japan's helping out with their decrowed mechanized unit. Why did Trump research V2 rockets? Is he stupid? I mean, I think you know the answer to that. He's a stable genius. Very smart. Children love him. Well, I think it's more like he loves children. You can change how the infantry equipment of a... Oh, yeah, I should probably... Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like, remove everything because we cannot afford this anyway. Still not helping, but I see what you mean. I might need to actually remove some of this and turn everyone into... I cannot turn everyone into... These ones I can. Oh, no, that gives us even more. We need anti-tank? I need... Yeah, I do no longer have 3 military effects. I have 5. Which still only gives me 7 guns a day. Also, we're almost at 800% debt to GDP. All that good stuff. Are you on the Epstein files? No. I like mature women. Is there even a point to all the research that I'm doing in here? I guess some factory efficiency could help. Potentially. Oh. Could this be it? Another break point? God bless Indonesia. A TNO everything's a TNO reference. Everything. Einstein files. I do not believe so. I don't think I have that much brain capacity. It's been so long. The Americans sent on more volunteers. Still have less than 2 years before the inevitable white peace. We are very close to finishing. I'm pretty sure once we get this, once we get Medan, it might be it. So in fact, let me actually send over more dudes. I'll consolidate them. The clock is running. TNO referenced. Ah, damn it, you got me there. You get me there. Let's spy again, maybe this time. It's a waste of political power, but I have nothing else to spend it on. Might as well waste it, right? There we go. Made a 1 unit somewhat decently equipped. Let's do it again. No, can I break through? Mostly because of the American troops in here. How's this troop doing? They're at 0% strength. Yeah, these divisions have nothing. I don't know why. Ours have nothing. Theirs have nothing. Even the volunteers from America have nothing. There's something about Indonesian air that makes everyone poor. And gunless, worst of all. Yeah, don't let them come in. Great success. The enemy is trying to move in. Oh yeah, and these dudes are now all kind of encircled, right? And there's Indonesia with 8 billion USD. Money instantly Thanos snaps out of existence. I mean, it's happening to us as well. Look at this. We have 1 billion GDP, more than 8 billion in debt. It is not looking good, Indonesia bros. It's not looking good at all. Can I move through here maybe? No, we cannot. There's probably like less than a year. No, there's still more than a year left. We can make it happen, is the thing. This is pretty much just attritioning itself, which, you know, is nice. Also, under 10,000 deficit. Do I have a navy? No, because that's what my first thought as well. Oh, I'll just do a quick naval invasion. I just need a few more VPs. They're almost dead. But sadly, no. That is not a possibility for us. We do not know how to swim. Also, how's this dude doing? They're at 30. Now they're at 29 strength. Maybe one day they'll disintegrate themselves. Taboritsky is a gamer for invading pro-Russian states just for a dead child. I haven't even played that path. I probably should. Great success again. Come on, Japan, help me. They just don't want to help. You know what? No, there's no port in here, so we'll have to go through here instead. If we can't win in here, we'll go through the other side. Do we attempt again? Of course we do. What's a couple more billion in debt? We don't care. Of course, the market order fails. What else is new? All right, let's attack again. We could yeah, let's create an intelligence agency. Because apparently it doesn't cost us any factories. We can get maybe rid of their entrenchment and hopefully win that way. You start the clock sound and viewer points. Probably should do a lot of things in the behind the scenes. I still just recently got back into streaming. I did mostly YouTube videos instead. So I haven't really properly set up the channel, I feel like. Neither on Twitch or on YouTube. But hopefully one day. Come on, we're breaking through. There we go. And now we need, now we need factories. But I don't need any of that. I just need a spy agent to help get rid of entrenchment. Dude still doesn't want to give up. We're at 90. Black market once again available. Let's try and see if we can hurt ourselves again. There we go. It's about to break. There we go. We did it. They're running away even. Okay. That's good. Look at that. We're making money moves. Hopefully. Wait, what happened here? Did they kill my unit? Maybe. How are they so strong all of a sudden in here? They got a lot of units. Well, at least we pretty much have 5 dudes encircled. We just need to finish it off. Come on, Japan, you got units. Help. Please, my guy, I beg of you. Wait, what? They want to send us more volunteers. Can't wait for them to do nothing. Okay, now just stop attacking, I guess. We will... Oh, never mind. Now that I stopped attacking, the Japanese are like, yeah, war crimes. Yeah, come on, kill it for me. I'm apparently not going to do it, so you might as well. Or they're even trying to push in here. Although I cannot really follow them. War crimes committed after HOI4 gameplay? Yeah. You gotta be careful. If you do one HOI4, this is how you'll end up. I don't know what it is with the Japanese AI. Well, at least now they're like doing something. As soon as I like want to support them, they're like, no, you do it. Japan, please. Well, one's about to die. I'm guessing once one dies, the other one will follow swiftly. They all want to glory. I don't know what they want. Nothing logical, I'm guessing. Attack from this side as well. So I'll bring them down. Because the dude is slowly collapsing. But so are we. Oh yeah, there we go. They're just a little bit more. They're down to 7. Peak 0 strength divisions versus 0 strength divisions combat. This is so epic. Yeah, I don't know what Japan's thinking. Probably nothing. Oh, almost. They're down to 4. Oh, come on. We gotta make it happen. We did it. We killed a man. This will weaken rebel presence as well. Highly gangster. I am afraid we might not make it in time, is the thing. We've got 200 days left. In here we cannot break through because there's stinky American troops. Might not even be one man in one unit. It might just be a child or a dog. I don't think they're well equipped to actually put men on the field. Oh, we're getting more I think Japanese units accidentally just die from time to time. They sent a tank. Fully equipped tank. No, where are you going? Tank. No, this would actually have been perfect if they could help us push in there. Are you going to help the truck or something? What are you going to do? Well, tank, you're here. Do some tank moves. Oh, they're actually doing the tank moves. Sorry for pranking you, I guess. They're actually trying. Well, not succeeding, but they're trying. Germany have 500 men. I don't know. I think it's just us, man. Indonesia is the devil's ground. You come in here, you just get sucked dry, and not in a good way. I think I'm gonna try in here again. See if I can make something happen. I might have to combine my units for more efficient attacks, but we'll have to see. Come on, all of these motherfuckers. Dude, it's almost fully equipped. Our guy. Wait a minute. Or someone pushing in. Never mind. It was nice while it lasted. We almost were ready to push in. I'd have to switch everyone to this unit. These two are actually equipped. I'm gonna send them in here as well. I gotta break through somehow. Please be quick about it too. We don't have that much more time left. 80 days? That's gonna be a rough one. Connect up together. Connect up together. There we go. Okay. Give me 100 Indonesians, I will conquer Asia. Give me 1,000 Indonesians and I still won't conquer Indonesia even, man. There we go. That's a good push. It was a good push, not anymore. Somehow we ran out of guns completely instantly. Can we move in here? No, we cannot. Oh, the Japanese are pushing in, though. Look at them go. What the hell? Sumatra stalemate, not anymore. I don't think we're making it, boys. We're so close, but so far at the same time. I did hear someone say TNO was a little bugged right now, but I didn't think it was this. We'll conquer Ake in 200 years. That might be a bit optimistic, man. There we go, we're killing dudes. We're killing them. Time's up. Damn it. Prepare the unity government. We didn't make it in time. We were so close, though. God damn. But, yeah. With that, I think that this is pretty much all the time I've left for the day. We have accidentally become democratic. Actually, that's also a strategy, maybe. If the troops are ass, we just take the opposite ideology and then we lose on purpose. Yeah, I was Sukarno and then I died because I didn't have enough time. That's okay, though. Stalemate has become inevitable. Yeah, I failed. I was so close, too. I don't know where to get the fucking equipment from. I succeeded in this in the past, but that was before like copious amounts of updates. I didn't want to get the status quo and stay with Japan. I wanted independence, so maybe it's a good thing I accidentally got exactly what I wanted. Whoops. Well, I did it though. Give me 1 man and I will conquer Sokoto. 1 infantry can win irregular unit of 45k. Yeah. Oh well, we did it. We won. Not at all, but you know, let's pretend that we did, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Maybe the real independence was the friends we made along the way. You know what I mean? Anyway, with that, I'm pretty sure that this is pretty much it for today. I very much enjoyed this stream. Thank you everyone for the memes, the donations as well. Very much appreciated. Thanks for being here. I had a lot of fun. Hope you had as well. I'll make this live stream into a video at some point as well, as per usual. Tomorrow we will be back. I'm not quite sure what we will be streaming tomorrow. I'll still have to make the event for it. But same time, 9 to 12 Central European time. Hopefully I'll see you guys then. Thank you for having me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.